Welcome to tonight's game. Here we are at McLean High School. McLean against the Washington Lee Generals. First pitch. Is a called strike for McLean pitcher. Number 12, Jennifer Longo. Julia. And that one's a ball. We go 1-1. And number 1 from the Generals offers at it and misses. So we're at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a strike 3 is called. Washington Lee leadoff hitter Bonilla is down. Up next, number 11, Sarah Brown for the Generals.
Number 11, Sarah Brown.
She's behind that first pitch. McLean pitcher is coming in hard and fast. Warmed up in this nice cool night already. Called strike on the outside corner. No balls and 2 strikes on the second hitter, number 11, Brown from the Generals. And she foul tips it, says stay in there, still 0-2. Time is called by the third base coach for the Generals, says he's going to have a little bit of a conversation with the plate umpire. Who sends him over to the first base umpire. In tonight's game, the McLean Highlanders, very successful fine season. 2010, these girls were state champions. Last year, they had a very fine season. Were only defeated by the South County team that went on to win the state championship. This Washington Lee team has their hands full. Seeded 8th in this postseason play. And foul tipped. She hangs in there with still 0-2 count. 1 out. And she, little pop up to the first baseman, well covered. And the second base bag by number 2, Bravo for McLean. So we have our first infield play and our second out of the first inning. Next up for the Generals.
Number 17, Audrey Bartz.
Number 17, Bartz. She looks at the first one. It's a called ball. Audrey Bartz, the third hitter at the plate. She's the catcher for the Generals. We have another little conversation with the McLean coach this time with the home plate umpire. Still 1 ball and 0 strikes, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss on a one up by the letters. Player for the General steps out and then steps back in. She's 1-1. Ball's called inside. Ball 2. Playing pitcher is working fast. Or it steps out to slow her down a little bit and then it's back in. Outside. Ball 3. Goes to a full count. Oh, I'm sorry, 2-2. A lot of chatter from the Generals dugout. And a swing and a miss. Struck out that third one. No runs in that first half of the inning. McLean will come up next. And at the bottom of the first inning, Olivia Bravo up to bat from the McLean Highlanders. She's a left-hander hitter, takes it inside on the first. Ball one. Called low on the second. No balls and 2 strikes on the first hitter. Bravo. Pitching for the Generals. Number 18, and she gets her first called strike. Leanna Ashby. And a pop between short and third. And we have our first runner for McLean. She's on with a single at first base.
And now bat number 25, Zoe Dobson.
Next up, Zoe Dobson, shortstop for McLean. She'll be hitting from the right-hand side. And she grounds one between the legs of the third base coach. And foul. She gets around on it. And Ashby knows she can. Called strike, and the runner's going. Safe at second. So now McLean has a runner on second base. 2 strikes on the batter. And popped on the infield, called for it by the first baseman, who makes the play. Nice play, number 20, Melanie Diffie for the Generals for the first out. So 1 out and a runner on second for McLean. Up next for McLean, catcher Norton. Bella Norton. And she pokes one to the left between and to the fence between the center fielder and the right fielder. Coming home from second is Bravo to score the first run for McLean. Nice throw from the center fielder for the Generals. Holds the batter to a single. A very long single. Nice poke on the first pitch. Up next for McLean, Sanchez. Sabrina Sanchez.
Number 23, Sabrina Sanchez.
Batting from the right-hand side. Ball grounded to second, possible double play ball, but booted a little bit by the second baseman, and she throws it over the first baseman's head. The runner stays at first, but the lead runner moves on to third on the throwing error by the second baseman.
And now batting, number 12, Julia Longo.
And a nice line drive shot over the second baseman's head, puts number 12 Sanchez on first. Norton on second, and scores a second run for McLean. So we've got 2 for the home team in the bottom of the first. Runners on first and second. And we've got a pinch runner in on first. for number 12 Longo. In goes number I believe it's number 11 Reamer. And number 7 at the plate, Wooldridge for McLean. Nicole Woodridge looks at a ball. Runners look like they may go, and the Generals cover the bases, but they stay put. Nicole Woodridge squares up again. She's got 1 strike. Inside for a ball. Then the runners stay put on that one, 1-1. One on the batter. Called the ball over the plate, but outside the strike zone. We had 2 balls and 1 strike on Nicole Wooldridge. 2 runs in for the home team, McLean Highlanders. And a swing and a miss at the plate. Runners stay put. So 2 strikes and 2 balls from Leanna Ashby, Washington Lee Generals pitcher. And the ball gets by the shortstop. A hard line drive. Runners from first and second advancing. The runner from second scores. The runner from first ends up at third. And Wooldridge advances from first to second on the threat of the plate. So 3 runs home for McLean. And next up, Aaron Calprin for the McLean Highlanders. Runners on second and third. Look at the first base bag open. Still only 1 out. Ball grounded. She's out ahead of the pitch. Grounded foul down the third base line. Runners return to their base. A lot of chatter and excitement coming from the third base line where the McLean dugout is. Ball comes to the plate. A called ball, 1-1. And grounded just to the foul ball side of third base. So the runners will go back. Number 6 Calpin will stand back in with 2 strikes. Trying to get it straightened out a little bit. Ashby goes to work again on Calpin. And, again down the foul line. Unfortunately, she's hit her lead runner there, who was coming down the line, number 11, Reamer. The coaches look at her. She looked like she got a poke on the left shin or left knee. So play stops as both teams are concerned. And the coaches check with her to make sure she's okay. Boy, it's always good to have a trainer on hand at these games. We protect their heads with batting helmets, but we don't have any protection for those knees, and the ball comes at you so quickly. And bend of the knee, and going to stay in, and takes the third base bag to chatter and applause from both sides. So the batter stands in again. Runners on second and third. They count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And it's low and outside. Nice play by the catcher to block the ball from getting away. So 2-2. And grounded to just past the shortstop, and 2 runs will score as the left fielder plays the ball into second base to hold the batter at first base with a base clearing 2-run scoring single.
Number 32, Eleanor Chin.
Next up, Eleanor Chin for the right fielder for the McLean Highlanders. So we have 5 runs home, still only 1 out. And the catcher makes a quick peg down to first base, see if she can catch that runner not watching. Very nice play on the strike thrown in by pitcher Ashby. And a foul down the right field line and out over the fence into the spectators. So the hitter's at no balls and 2 strikes now. Still 1 out, 1 on. Batter Chin steps in. And grounded to the shortstop, who has trouble managing it. Holds the runners to first and second. She's playing deep. Number 17, Bards. You can only keep it on the infield. Next up, number 10. Kate Covington for the Highlanders, center fielder. Ball comes in and call the ball. Runners on first and second for McLean. 5 runs already home, only 1 out. Ball is fair. Wisely stepped on third base to get the lead runner. Nice play by number 11, number third baseman, Beth Ann Johnson.
Olivia Bravo.
No. Check that, number 11, Sarah Brown, playing at third base. Nice play by her to get that lead runner. So 2 outs for McLean. Up next, from the left-hand side, number 2, who pokes it right back up the middle for a single. 1 run will come home, and the other will go to third, and she'll take second on the throw to the plate. So 6 runs home now. Still 2 outs for McLean. And at the plate, number 25, Zoe Dobson. Runners on second and third. Very inside, called for a ball. And out over the plate into deep. Oh, home run. Deep center field, and it's gone over the fence. So Dobson will be greeted at home by her teammates as she comes home to a happy greeting. And the score goes to 8 for the home team. Still 2 outs. This is a tough, full of offense McLean team.
Number 8, Bella Norton.
Next up, with the bases cleared, Bella Norton for the McLean Highlanders. And the home plate umpire gets a couple of balls as the one just hit over the center field fence is staring at me from well out there in the grass beyond the fence. And we got a hot shot to the hot box at third base, goes for a hit for number 8 Norton, and the ball comes in from number 1, the left fielder, into second to hold her to a single.
Number 23, Sabrina Sanchez.
Sanchez up again for the home team Highlanders. Runner at first takes her lead. The ball's high for a ball. And grounded to third base. Nice play by the third baseman, who sends it over to first base for an easy out, and finally the end of that inning. Number 20, Melanie Diffie, the first baseman. And check that, 9 runs. 9 runs in the first for McLean. So the Washington Lee Generals will have their hands full to come back from that first inning. We are in the top of the second inning.
For the Generals, number 20, Melanie Diffie.
Up for the Generals, number 20, Melanie Diffie. Fourth hitter as they went down 1-2-3 in the first. She takes a called ball. And ball 2 as it's low. Oh, looked low from up here, but the umpire called it a strike. I'm sorry, 1-1. And it's fouled back, but out of reach. So the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Outside ball.
Yeah, I just took it down a little. Is that better?
Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, okay.
And a comebacker to the pitcher. Goes off her glove, and the throw is late to get the runner, who's safe at first base.
Now batting number 10, Leah Delancey.
Called strike as a check swing. And she makes contact, and it's a nice ball, fielded nicely by the center fielder. She would have liked to turn it to second, a double, but lead runner is held to the second base bag by that nice throw from Kate Covington, center fielder for McLean. So runners on first and second, no outs.
Leanna Ashby.
Leanna Ashby, the Generals pitcher, who's already worked hard tonight. Do herself a favor. She looks at a ball. And ball 2. She's taking, and it's a called ball. Gets away momentarily from the catcher, but she collects it. Looked outside. I'm sorry. Called strike on that next one. Just mishandled by the catcher. And a nice swinging strike. She got her swinging. So 2-2 now on the opposing pitcher. Runner still at first and second. And I'm going to look again. Now it is outside. Ball 3, so it goes to full count. And the Generals coach. Comes out, looks like she wants to make a change. Put in number 3 as a pinch runner for number 20, Diffie. For the Generals, so she is the lead runner at second. Runners first and second for the Generals. No outs. And she makes contact, but sends it well foul. Swinging, making contact. They're figuring out this pitcher. So full count still to Ashby. And she does make contact, but over the head, it looks like, yes, of the right fielder. She heads to second, will score, and is out at the plate by an excellent play by the catcher. Tagged her coming down the line. So the lead runner is out on a very nice double by Generals Ashby. So still no score for the Generals. Very nice throw.
Now batting number 4, Megan Main.
Runners for the Generals on second and third. 1 out and now 1 ball. She offers for the next one, so it's 1-1. And the next pitch, called the ball, so 2 balls and 1 strike. The McLean infielders at first and third are tight to make the play at the plate. Ball's outside, but the catcher makes a quick throw to see if they could catch the runner at third, but they did not. She gets back safely, number 10, Delancey. So 3 balls and 1 strike. And a called strike to go to a full count. McLean infielder still in on the corner. And here it is. Ball, called ball 4. So it loads up the bases. For number 19, Luisa Alvarez.
Up to bat, number 19, Luisa Alvarez.
A lot of right-handed batters on this Generals team. First pitch, she offers at it and misses. So 1 strike. So runners on all the bases. 1 out and 1 strike. And the ball comes way inside, gets away from the pitcher. It's like she took it on the hand, and she will take her base. And with that, we'll drive in the run, the first run for the Generals. Not the way you want to get it, but I think they'll take it any way they can. Looks to be okay. And flexing that left elbow. We're going to have a number 7 as a pitch runner for Alvarez. Number 7, Alani Zervin comes in to run for Alvarez. Landon is up. The first pitch is a called strike. And the next one way inside, and the quick throw down to third base catches the runner at third, and she's out. Very nice throw from the McLean. Quick tag by the third baseman was not an easy thing to do, to catch the ball and quickly tag. So now we have 2 outs in the top of the second here. Score is 9-1. And a swinging strike from number 5 Landon. So 2 strikes and no balls. Runners now on first and second. And she takes a called ball, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a swinging strike as she goes down on 3 strikes as we end the top of the inning. We're in the bottom of the second inning. McLean up, Julia Longo. The pitcher for McLean stands in. That's a ball. And the scoreboard says 2 outs, but I don't think so. We're just in the top of the inning, nobody out yet. The ball's low. 2 balls and no strikes on number 12, Longo. And she looks at a third pitch. Let's call the ball. So 3-0 on the first pitcher in the bottom of the second. And called strike. So we get 3 balls and 1 strike. No outs and no runs in at this inning. Score stands at 9 for McLean and 1 for the Generals. She takes a high ball and jogs her walk down to first base.
Number 7, Nicole Woodbridge.
Next up, Nicole Woodbridge. Number 7, the first baseman for McLean. And in for Longo to pinch run. Number 11, Rachel Reamer. Nice to give Longo a break. She's working so hard as the pitcher. Doesn't have to also run her bases. Wooldridge stands in from the right-hand side. And the first ball called a strike, and the catcher throws down to first base, but Reamer is paying attention. It gets back easily. Called strike on that next one, so 2 strikes. And another offering down from the catcher to first base to see if she could get the runner. These catchers are not afraid to throw. And a ground ball to third. She can handle it. She can't quite get the hold on it to get the lead runner. Puts it a little bit in the dirt for the first baseman, who makes a nice play to manage it, but it's too late to get the runner. So we have McLean runners, first and second. Up next, number 6, Erin Calpin, third baseman for McLean. Runners on first and second, no outs. First ball is high. The runners stay put, so 1 ball and no strikes. No outs in Ceylon. And the next pitch is nicely poked over the left fielder's head. The runners have to hold to see if she's going to catch it, but the lead runner scores. The second runner holds up at third, and the throw in gets away from the cutoff man. Second runner might have scored, but she wisely stayed put. So another run home for McLean makes it 10-1. Runners on second and third. Next up for McLean, right fielder Eleanor Chin. After that double by Wooldridge. And a short easy play for the shortstop on the grounder on the infield. Runners have to stay puttish. The shortstop looks them back. Nice play by the general shortstop. Next batter pokes just a blooper over the shortstop's head. Is going to score the runner from third. The center fielder throws it in and hits the cutoff man, who in this case is the pitcher, who holds her to a bloop single, and the runner at third. So still one out here. Runners on the corner bags.
Number 2, Olivia Bravo.
Up to bat, number 2, the top of the lineup, Olivia Bravo. Sorry that. Bravo stands in from the left-hand side. Takes one high, so that's 2 balls. And ball 3 called. A little bit of a high throw. Gets beyond the pitcher, but the shortstop is there to back her up, and no harm done. And the batter makes as if to bunt. Doesn't offer it. Takes a called strike. And grounds between the first baseman and the second baseman. The runner for McLean makes a nice play to hop over the ball, and number 6 comes home to score McLean's 12th run.
And now up to bat, number 25, Zoe Dobson.
Zoe Dobson comes up, the shortstop for McLean. And a nice ball tight down the left field line. Almost caught by the left fielder, but gets through. And the runners have to hold. One scored. Runners on second and third. Next up, number 8, the catcher, Bella Norton. After her nice throw to pick off the run in the last inning. Ball called the ball, a little high, a little inside. Runners on all the bases here for McLean. 1 out, 1 ball. And didn't give that to her, so 2 balls. Called strike. The batter laces it, but foul down the left field line. Two strikes and 1 ball now. Bill steps out, readies up, and the ball's low. Nice play by the catcher to block it to prevent the runner from second going to third. Runners first and second for McLean. Little conference to check the count between the umpires. 2 balls and 2 strikes. They all agree. I'm going with them. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on in the second inning. And a nice poke over the left fielder's head and off against the wall. And the runner's just advancing 1 base.
And now batting, number 23, Sabrina Sanchez.
Next up, 23, Sabrina Sanchez. Called ball, a little low. Runners on all 3 bases. Now I'm understanding my confusion. Beg the pardon of the listening audience as I watch the second ball coming in as the McLean team is only advancing 1 base and keeping it a more interesting game. And the ball is squared around and well foul. Almost hit her teammate in the on-deck circle. So Sanchez stands up again. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And she takes. 3rd ball, so 3-1 it goes. And ball 4. As the pitcher will unfortunately force a run home. Number 2, Bravo, comes in to score. Sanchez goes to first. Julia Longo, the pitcher, up again. I believe she started this off. Ball is high and tight from the pitcher, and that's it. So here we are in the top of the 3rd. Number 1, Lila Bonilla, up for the Generals. And she's got a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Batting from the left-hand side.
Sarah Brown.
Next up, number 11, Sarah Brown for the Generals. So there's 1 out in this 3rd inning, top of the 3rd. First pitch is a ball. We stand at 13 for the home team and 1 for the guests. Swing and a miss. Good cut by Bonilla, but no dice. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on in the top of the 3rd. She takes it. Looked a little bit low, but a called strike. ball and 2 strikes, we stand. Then he protects the plate, gets a little bit of piece of that one, fouls it back. Olivia Bravo still working quickly and well for McLean. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the ball grounded. Little confusion. Who's going to cover? And she's called safe at the first base bag. So always good to make some noise. But who's got it, who's fielding it, and who's covering? And a little bit of confusion for McLean there, so the Venia stands at first base. Up next is number 17, Audrey Bortz. She takes a ball. And a quick throw to first, and the runner gets back. Nice heads-up running play. Ends in a lot of dust. Number 11, Brown. And a swing and a miss by Audrey Bortz. Takes the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. And ball called a little high, so 3-1. And the ball comes in, called ball 4. So the Generals have 2 runners on, 1 out here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting number 20, Melanie Diffie.
Next up, Melanie Diffie, the first baseman for the Generals. She was the first runner on for the Generals in the 2nd inning. And so she started it off, and they're hoping she'll start it off here again. And a called strike, so we're 1-1. And then foul tipped with a nice cut, so 2 strikes on Diffie. And a swing and a miss, so that's 3 strikes. Caught by the catcher. So Diffie goes down on strikes for the first out. And there's another call by the umpire that sends the runners on. Something called on the pitcher, maybe a balk or a false offering from the plate. So Diffie gets to take another chance. We're back to 2 strikes and 1 ball. The umpire goes in to explain to the, or just to brush off the pitching mound, which you cannot say in the dust out there. And Diffie gets a new life. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a clean mound. And that's a called strike 3 with a quick throw down to 3rd. Runners back again. Number 11, Brown. He's working hard to stay on base. Next up, Delancey for the Generals. called strike on the outside corner. So the Generals have runners at second and third. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Yeah. Pitch called the ball, so it's 1-1. And the ball's grounded to second base. Runner comes home, but does not score as the second baseman makes a nice play for the third out to first base. The Generals take the field. At the bottom of the third inning, we have a new second baseman, Nell Curtin, number 2. Leadoff hitter from the left-hand side.
And now up to bat, number 5, Maddie Witchy.
Up at bat, number 5, Maddie Witchy from McLean. The first time we've seen her. And we have a new pitcher for the Generals. Number 5, Mia Landek, who was previously playing third base. Now pitching. And gets a swinging strike on her first pitch, so that's a good way to start it off. Landek comes in with a juicy pitch that number 5 puts between the left and center fielders, but quickly over for it and into second base, holds her to a single. So a nice at bat for Maddie Witchy. Next up for McLean. Batting from the right inside, it's a called strike, number 7, Nicole Wooldridge. It's had a successful night at the plate. Number 1 strike on her. And a swing and a miss, strike 2. So Landek is ahead of the count. No balls and 2 strikes. We are in the bottom of the third. 13-1 in favor of McLean. And a ground ball between short and third, sneaks through in that hole. And number 5, Maddie Witchy will stop at second. Nicole Wooldridge will stay at first. And slightly Bonilla brings it in quickly from left field. Next up, Aaron Calpin, the third baseman for McLean. Runners on first and second and no outs. First ball is low. Call the ball. Runners ready, but stay put. Sun is setting here at McLean. And the ball in the dirt gets away from the catcher, but the runners stay put and don't advance by choice. Next pitch, grounded foul off the fence, and the left fielder will bring it back in. And Bart's to Landek. And the count is 1-1. That's inside for another called ball. Runners stay put on first and second. So we're 2 balls and 1 strike. No outs here. Bottom of the third. Offering is long, but well fouled down the left-hand line and out of the field of play. Somebody have to chase that one down. So new ball. Played like a soccer ball by the runner on second base as he gets away from the pitcher, and Landek will reload with a 2-2 count. Offering to the plate now. She straightened it out. It's head straight to the left fielder, who makes a very nice play. And the runner had gotten off the bag. She made a nice throw to the second baseman, who couldn't hold on to the ball. Otherwise, all she had to do was tag the base. And that runner, who had taken a lead, would have been out. But instead, there are two still on, first and second, with that one nice out by the left fielder. Next up, Abby Prather, number 9 for the McLean Highlanders. She comes up swinging. It's a blooper right into right field, fielded by the right fielder. And the runners advance to first, second, and third, so the bases are loaded for our next hitter with still one out.
Up to bat,
Number 11, Rachel Weimer comes up. And the home team coach, Maurice Towell, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Towell, confers with the umpire about the lineup and the pinch hitting and players coming in. So number 11, Rachel Weimer, hitting from the right-hand side here. One out. So 13-1 in favor of the home team McLean, who have the bases loaded here. Landek looks in. Her first pitch is called the ball. And outside for a ball. And grounded to the third baseman. He was going to come home, tag the plate to get the lead runner. Smart play. Base is still loaded for McLean, but now two outs.
And now, up to bat, number 2,
Olivia Bravo, the second baseman for McLean, up to lead off the lineup. First pitch called ball, a little bit high, maybe inside, to the left-hander. Next offering, and they make a quick throw down to third base, but don't get the sliding Wooldridge. He's in safely. Nice aggressive play by the Generals catcher. So 2 balls, no strikes on this hitter. Ball 3 called. Landek looks in. And that's the end of that inning.
Leading off for the Generals, number 9, Julia Taylor.
Number 9, Julia Taylor, leading off for the Generals. Our score stands at 13 for McLean and 1 for the Generals. We have a new pitcher, Sabrina Sanchez, and for McLean. And first pitch as it goes as a strike for 19 Taylor. And a second called strike. So she's found the strike zone right away. And the third pitch catches Taylor looking. And the infielders come into high five. 3 pitches, 3 strikes,
Now
1
batting
out.
Number 4, Megan Main.
Up next, Megan Main. And laces it right back to the pitcher, who stuck her glove out and find a ball. So that pitcher, the new pitcher, is responsible for the first 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. I think she surprised herself. So 2 outs. No one on.
Now
Up
batting
next,
number
number
7,
7,
Zerbos.
Zerbos. Batting from the left-hand side. Ilani Zerbos. And she takes a ball. I think that's the first one. And called strike. So we're 1-1. McLean's infield is in as Service looks like she's going to bunt and has made 2 offerings to try it. So far unsuccessful, now 2 strikes. And got called strike, strike 3. So a very easy inning for Sanchez. Starting at the bottom of the 4th for McLean. Number 2, Olivia Bravo, batting from the left-hand side. 13 for the home team. McLean Highlanders to just 1 for the Generals. And looking a little like she was going to bunt, takes a ball. And pokes it. May fall. Second baseman going back for, but can't quite get it. Fields on a hop. Sent it in, nicely backed up. As the pitcher can't quite catch it.
25, Zoe Dobson.
And back to Mia Landeck, who's, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, back to Mia Landeck, who's pitching again this inning. So number 2, Bravo, stands at first. Zoe Dobson stands in, the shortstop for McLean. Little conversation from the bench. A little advice for the Generals catcher from the bench. Perhaps from Coach Will Downs. Catcher settles back in. We have a count, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 runner on first base and no outs. And 1 back here for me. I'm not fast enough to get that foul ball. Forgot my glove. But I did protect the camera, so we're still here with you. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch, called a strike. Nice hard strike from Mia Landeck. Congratulations from her teammates. There were 2 strikes, 1 ball. To Dobson, who looks at a high one. Goes for a ball, so we're 2-2. The 1 runner on first. And a little bit outside, so we take it to a full count. Dobson's got to protect the plate. Landeck's got to come in with 1. And it's a little bit outside, so called 4. So the runner, Bravo, advances. Dobson takes first.
Now batting, number 8, Bella Norton.
Next up, Bella Norton, number 8, the catcher. Still no outs here for the Generals. Looking for their first. Settles in, gets the called ball. So 0-1. Here in the bottom of the 4th on a very nice night as the sun is setting in the left field, over the left field wall. And it's laced in that direction. Fair and along the line, a tough, nice play by the left fielder to hold all the runners at the respective bags. So we've loaded up the bases for the next hitter.
Number 3, Lucy Mulligan.
Lucy Mulligan batting. So 3 runners on and no outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Landeck goes to work. Comes a little bit inside. Nice play by the catcher. And still high and outside, so ball 2.
No, that's in the 4th.
And a swing and a miss, and the catcher notices the runner a little far off the base. Throws it a little bit this side of the first base line though, and she's back safely but stays put as the ball gets away a little bit. Mulligan stands it again and gives it a poke to left field. Left fielder is under it, makes the catch, and throws the ball in as the base runners stay put. So here we have our first out of the inning.
Number 5, Maddie Ritchie.
Next up, number 5, Maddie Ritchie. Batting from the left-hand side. First pitch is a ball, and the second one coming is also a ball. Landeck working hard to find the plate, and the batters are being patient. Still a ball. And it's poked to the second baseman. In-flight fly rule is called, so the batter is automatically out. That's 2 outs. The Generals have. Runners still in all 3 bases.
And now up to bat, number 7, Nicole Woolbridge.
Number 7, Nicole Woolbridge. First baseman for McLean. First pitch called the strike. She's tall. She's got a nice big strike zone. Landon probably likes that. Next pitch goes for a ball, and she lets it go. 1-1. Got 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 base runners. Next one is poked to left field again, up against the wall. Number 1, Bonilla, chases it down. And 1 runner will come in to score. So base is still loaded for McLean, and that's the 14th run for them.
Up the bat, number 6, Aaron Calvin.
Next up, Aaron Calvin, the third baseman. She stands in, and it's just foul over the third base bag. Left fielder's getting a lot of activity down in that corner of the field. As these right-hand hitters are really able to pull his end deck. So 1 strike and no balls here. Oh, and no pitch is called as the no pitch is called as the third base. The runner on third base left early. She is out for the 3rd out when Calprin swung and hit the pitch over the left field wall for what would have been a home run, but is disallowed. That's the way the game goes. Here we are in the top of the 5th inning.
Leading off for Generals, number 15, Mona Moses.
Up for the first time, number 15, Mona Moses for the Generals. Hitting from the right-hand side. Up against Sanchez, who did such a nice job pitching in the last inning. We've got 14 for McLean, 1 for the guest Generals. And the first pitch, she grounds to second base. Second baseman picks it up nicely. And number 7, first baseman Wooldridge makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, number 8, Kitty Adea.
Kitty Adea. Next up for the Generals, number 8. Looks to bunt, but fouls it back. Try to catch him off guard. Almost successful. She'll stand back in and try it again. And bunts foul again. So she'll stand in with 2 strikes. And swing and miss for the 3rd strike. So we got 2 outs for the Generals.
Up the bat, number 11,
In the top of the
Sarah
5th.
Brown.
Next up, Sarah Brown, the third baseman for the Generals. First one, a called ball. And a pop-up in between short and second. The shortstop will make the play. Number 25, Dobson, going back for the 3rd out of the inning. And that is the game. The final score then stands at 14 for the home team McLean, and number 1 for the guest Generals, as McLean will move on to the next conference game. Thank you for staying with us tonight and watching the action. I'm Wendy LeBolt here atop the play.